The moral misanthrope.
Alright, welcome to, or welcome back to the channel, whatever the case may be for you. If you're returning to the channel, then you probably are aware that I've been gone for a minute, and I've been going through it. If you saw the last thing that I posted on YouTube, it's pretty depressing, I guess, and, gives you some insight as to what all has been going on. I've lost yet another cat. Some of you who follow me on Facebook and the Instagram probably know that already. Also, I've got a lot to cover. It's going to be more than just a reaction. I'm not just a reaction channel. So yeah, I'm going to take a couple of seconds to cover a couple of other things, just randomly, some interesting things, things that I find interesting. You, on the other hand, might not find them interesting, or you might find them fascinating. I don't know. I don't care. That's not true. I do care, just a little. But yeah, so fragrances. My last video was depressing. I haven't posted anything on YouTube in a while, but I have posted some stuff about fragrances on the Facebook. I posted a video about a couple of particular oud fragrances a couple weeks ago, and oddly enough, someone that I follow on YouTube, a fragrance influencer, a few days ago posted a video about the same two fragrances, which I thought was kind of cool because we have very similar taste, very, very similar taste in fragrances, as well as another influencer. The influencer I'm speaking of his name's Ash. His channel is Gents Sense. But there's another influencer, Michelle. She goes by Curly Fragrance. The reason I bring her up is Ash, the Gents Sense. He recently released a collaboration with Michael Malone London. It's a fragrance house. He did a collaboration, kind of was the creative director of a new fragrance called Jet Black Enigma, which is a flanker to the Jet Black line from Michael Malone. But the note breakdown, I saw it and was amazed, and I had to get it. I wanted to be the first person on YouTube to review it, and I almost was. I filmed it in bed, which was a fail. Then I filmed it in the tub, which was a fail. Some of you might have seen that on Facebook. I didn't have my mic on, so there was no audio. It was 15 minutes of me talking about this fragrance with no audio. But it has oud in it, which is one of my favorite notes. And, it also has ginger and cardamom and, some other notes that I really love. But Michelle, a Curly Fragrance, also has similar taste to both Ash and I. So, in my tub video that I never got to post because it was a fail, I called her out and was like, I wanted to hear what you have to say about this. But, in my absence, in the time I've been trying to fucking make a review of his video, or his fragrance, she released a video reviewing his fragrance, and she loved it, as I thought she would, as do I. But anyway, enough about that. I've got it. I uploaded it to YouTube. My oud, not my review of his fragrance, but my oud, the two oud fragrances. It was basically like a depression hack. It was like how you can smell rich for cheap. Smell like $400 for $40. That was the premise of the video. I've got it up on YouTube. It's private. If this is something that interests you, if you want to see the video, if you want me to unprivate it so you can watch it, leave a like on the video, leave a comment, tell me you want to know about oud fragrances, or you just want to see my video. I'm in a bathrobe. I'm in my bathroom. It's poorly filmed. It's stupid, but it's what it is. But I've been gone, and I want to be back. The setup that I am using now to record has been in boxes for months. Ever since I moved in here. But I finally got my monitors and my mic and my camera and everything set up. So I'm good to record again. Finally. We're about to go into a new year. I've missed a lot over the past few months, and I'm really sad about that. But I've got a list of stuff that I know I want to react to, and this is at the top of the list. It came out a couple months ago, and the name of this song Future Starts Now it sounds like a fucking anthem. That title, it sounds like it needs to be an anthem for me, because I need for the future to start now, because 2021 was fucking dog shit. Not just for me, but for a lot of people, but specifically for me. But yeah, that's my guilty pleasure, which I can't even really feel guilty about. I haven't been listening to much metal or much black metal or much depressive suicidal black metal or like a bunch of the depressing gothic shit I normally listen to, because I've been going fucking through it. I'm missing my mom, I'm missing my kitty Ishan, I'm missing Jet, missing Garthy. This house is a lot. I wasn't ready for everything, but that's how I get through shit. I've been listening to fucking Kim Petras and Slater and through the Oculus. I know that's still kind of metal, but I've developed this. I really like them. I think it's because I think they're cool people too. But anyway, Kim Petras, that last album, Turn Off the Lights or whatever it was called, the Halloween themed album. I've been playing that a lot on Spotify. It's helped me, that and Slater, a lot. But she released a new music video, and I'm ready for it. I'm ready for new music from Kim Petras. I'm ready for a music video, something cool and fun to react to. I'm excited. So that's what we're gonna do, because I want the future to start now. This is we're going into a new year, and I want to come in with a bang. I want it to be a better year than last year, but fuck it, let's do it. Put my motherfucking headphones on. Alright, so here we go. This is Kim Petras, Future Starts Now. Okay, bam, called it. There it is. This is a fucking anthem. It's very, very positive, uplifting lyrics. I like the way the swell in at the beginning. It reminded me of like some old disco house tracks I used to be into. We're at a party. That's what we've got going on here. We've got a party, and like this lady with the big white hair. She's probably the person I would gravitate toward at this party, or she would gravitate towards me, because I'd be the odd man out, and she'd come over to me, and she'd be like, "Oh, who are you? You look like you have a lot of cats. I have a lot of cats. Let's be friends." That's anyway. I'm gonna shut up, and we're gonna keep going.
Worry about it in the morning. Take it to another level. You're more than just anybody. Don't give up, the future starts now. One day everyone will notice. The world is close and you should know it.
Okay, I'm not quite sure I understand the significance or the symbolism of the Eiffel Tower in the middle of the ocean, just randomly during the middle of this party. Is this party in Paris? Is that what's going on? Kim, tell me. Is this party in Paris? Why was I not invited? I want to go to a party like this. I mean, granted, I definitely would not fit in, but I would like to try, and I like the environment. Everybody looks fabulous at this party thus far. I have fancy like wingtip boots, like little pointy. I got several pairs of fancy shoes with pointy toes that look really expensive. They might not be that expensive, but they look expensive. And I have some button-up shirts that are fancy. I have several. I've got some fancy hats. I could put on some black eyeliner and look kind of, goth chic fucking something. I can be, I can put on some jewelry, accessorize. You know, it might not be my world, and you know, they might look at me like I'm the, you know, completely ridiculous when I walk in there. Like, okay, he is definitely not as attractive as the rest of us, but you know, I could hold my own, maybe.
So don't let love get out of focus. Don't give up
No,
the future starts now.
Come on, mouse.
I know you can take the
Fucking mouse. I don't even know where it is.
turn it into something better.
We had it there twice. Why is everything? Why is it so glitchy and fucking? I'm okay. No. Yes. Okay, this right here. This is a fucking aesthetic. The mint green light, the mint green background, the eyeshadow, the nails, the wall, you know, everything, it just kind of comes together and pops. And then like her skin tone and the lampshades and the light, I mean, the contrast, when I think of the word aesthetic, this is the this right here is fucking beautiful. I love it. Love it. You know, I'm not like a fashion designer. I mean, I design shirts. I've got merch. The link is in the description. Please go buy something. It helps support me feeding my fucking cats. I thought feeding Ishan, one cat, when he was alive, I thought that was expensive. I'm feeding 12 fucking cats right now. And I love them all. I'm a crazy cat guy. But so, yeah. And the music production to this, along with the aesthetic, it's a vibe. When I hear the word vibe, like, and I think of the word vibe, like this should be the theme song to the word vibe, the instrumental to this. Let's keep going.
Turn it into something better. So take the pain and make it pleasure. Don't give up, the future starts now.
I'm getting frustrated because like this is like lagging, I feel like. I mean, maybe it's annoying me, but everyone here looks like models. Like I said, I would not fit in, but I would try real hard. You know, maybe I would be accepted, but I'm also assuming that most of the people here are probably, you know, in the LGBTQ plus community, you know, which is all inclusive, and like that's awesome. So maybe they would embrace me. I don't know. I mean, I'm, you know, your typical fucking, you know, weird straight white fucking bearded asshole, but I'm accepting and loving, and I try to embrace everyone, and except assholes. Like, I mean, I'm an asshole, but I don't like other assholes, you know? I like cool people. But, you know, this party looks like I can't stop talking about this party. I'm jealous that I'm not there. But it looks like a storm is going outside, and I don't know if I like that or not. Like, that, I don't know if that would be a damper on the party.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me. Don't you let the music stop now. You're more than just anybody. Don't give up, the future starts now. Worry about it in the morning.
Okay, so hey, Cookie. So Kim looks fabulous as fucking always. I'm still having a hard time understanding the relevance of the Eiffel Tower and the storm. Hey, Cookie Pookie, you little cookie girl. Yeah, that's a good kitty. Yeah, that's a good cookie. But, you know, It's France. I want to go to a fancy French party. You know what? If I was at this party, so the other day I had to go get a cortisol shot in my wrist at the orthopedic surgeon, and I had to get, the next day I had to go get a fucking echocardiogram done on my heart because I thought I was having a heart attack a couple weeks ago. A lot of shit has happened, but I was wearing Oud Bleu Intense from Fragrance du Bois, which is a French house, which oddly enough shares similarities with Jet Black Enigma, the fragrance from Vincent that I was talking about, Michael Moore in London. But Oud Bleu Intense, oh my god, a fragrance in a story. Like, when I smell it, I imagine that I'm dating this rich, independent woman. You know, she's gorgeous, she's statuesque, like, just, she drives a Maserati, she lives in a really nice house. We've just started dating, we haven't gotten frisky yet, but I go to her house for the first time. She invites me in, and we're standing around talking, and she's like, oh, I need to take a shower. She's like, welcome, or help yourself to anything in the fridge, there's Coke Zero, and I'm like, ooh, put it in my mouth. I mean, 'cause it's Coke Zero. I love Coke Zero. But, she's like, feel free to read the inspirational quotes. I have duct tape to the trash can. It's a fancy, like, electronic AI trash can or whatever. But she goes and she takes a shower in her big, fancy fucking stone, like, rich bathroom. But she comes out and, she calls me, hey, babe, come here. I need to talk to you for a minute. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So, I go to where she is, and she's stepping out of the shower and her towel falls, and she doesn't care that it's on the floor. I mean, she can lick the floor. She's not going to get COVID or anything. Her floor is spotless. She doesn't care about the towel. But she's just, I'm in awe of, like, her beauty and just everything. And the smell that, the fragrance that just fills the air and is just overwhelming is that of Oud Bleu Intense from Fragrance du Bois. That's what I imagine. And when I smell it, I imagine a beautiful. It's not necessarily a feminine fragrance, but it's not necessarily masculine either. It's very unisex, but like, I could picture a beautiful woman, beautiful, rich, independent woman that's in love with me, stepping out of a shower for the first time, and that's like what I smell. I would imagine that I could imagine going to this party and going up to, like, very shyly try to introduce myself to KIM PETRAS, and Kim, like, just smelling this, I smell it and be like, oh, Oud Bleu Intense Fragrance du Bois. I would wear it to that party. We'd be wearing the same fragrance. I'd be like, oh, we're twinning. But not really. I would probably, as much as I would like to wear that fragrance, I would probably end up wearing Mason Francis Kurkdjian Oud Silk Mood. Not Oud Satin Mood, Oud Silk Mood. It's got the hints of the Bulgarian rose and the oud, and it's just such a delectable fragrance. But it's not for everybody. But I feel like I would fit in more at that party if I was wearing a fragrance like that. Let's stop talking about fragrances and the party that I'm never going to attend. Or, let's just, hopefully this video will not lag anymore. Let's keep going.
Take it to another level. You're more than just anybody. Don't give up, the future starts now. Lose control, take control. Anything you want tonight. On a roll, good to go. Let the moment blow your mind. Take your time, baby, it don't matter.
Okay, I'm really digging the choreography. It's very simple. It's very, like, late 80s, early 90s Madonna-esque, like the whole voguing, like, that's what it reminds me of. I'm sure that's probably where she got a lot of the inspiration from. I could be wrong, but it's kind of, Madonna's kind of an icon, it's kind of hard not to be a pop artist and at some point in time in your career incorporate Vogue. But the choreography is simple, but it looks good. It fits the party. Everybody's doing the fucking moves, and it's like, it's hot. I like it. I like it a lot. And I like how the music it did that like kind of like reverse, like the swell in the beginning, but it did it like reverse when the verse right there came in, if that makes sense. And then like her vocal became more prominent for the verse. That sounded really cool. There was a lot more focus on the vocal, and the instrumental kind of did that muffled dive. It was cool.
Let it ride, take it to the afters. Let your heart decide, let it change your life tonight. Yeah, you're almost there, you can almost touch the light. If you're lost and you find that you need somebody in the dark, baby, don't you know the future starts now?
I swear that old lady probably wants to be my friend. If I was at that party, we would hit it off probably. I saw someone in like a white leather bunny mask. I'm not gonna. We're just glossing over it. Let's just never mind.
Ain't nobody gonna stop me.
I love that hair flip, ponytail.
Music stop now. You're more than just anybody. Don't give up, the future starts now. Worry about it in the morning. Take it to another level.
How you gonna worry about that in the morning? That was a helicopter. Somebody had to be flying that thing. Somebody just died. You can't worry about that in the morning. That's a helicopter just exploded. Were there other passengers on that? Where were they going? What was the point of the helicopter? Where are we now? There was an Eiffel Tower in the ocean. We're obviously in the ocean. There's like trust. I don't know. You'd think with as many shows and productions and gigs and tours and just stage stuff that I've done in the course of my lifetime and careers, that I would know what to call that shit, and it's eluding me right now. But yeah, no, there's no future. The future does not start now. Somebody's future just fucking ended, and I don't understand what's going on now. I don't. But these dancers look fierce.
You're more than just anybody. Don't give up, the future starts now. Le futur, c'est maintenant.
Okay, I'm loving all the ponytail flips, of course. I love shit like that. The storm's over, obviously. The sun's out. Maybe somebody in the helicopter was a sacrifice in order to end the storm. Maybe it's some Illuminati shit. I don't know. But again, I'm not like a fashion expert or designer. I have my opinions and ideas on aesthetics and fashion. It's kind of my world, but not really. She probably is way more. She's around more people who know. I am not one to criticize, but I'm going to give my small criticism just for my own opinion and ideas. This top thing that she's wearing, the sparkle, a lot of action going on. It reminds me of like a new year, like fireworks, and the bottoms. She's got these like black slacks on. I'm not feeling it. That's just me, though. She may love it, and if she does, more power to her. She knows what she's doing. She or someone else coordinated that outfit and knew what they were doing. But I personally think it would have looked cooler with like some like little like silver shorts, like little boy shorts. Like, I mean, not. That sounded all kinds of wrong. some like little booty shorts. That's what I'm thinking of. A little silver with like sparkles or something, and like some thigh-high boots that kind of match the top, with maybe some things coming out the top, like sparkle, like these tentacle thing, not tentacles, but, or maybe like some leggings that matched. I don't know. I just think the black slacks kind of are distracting. They kind of take away from the impact of the top, if that makes sense. Again, I'm not an expert. Just my 2 cents. But, you know, the song in the video so far, even though like I don't understand some of it, it's fun. It is an anthem. It's a banger. I'm gonna put this on my Spotify playlist. And, you know, Kim is slaying it as always. So let's continue. Oh, that was the end. Fair enough. Fair enough. That was Kim Petras, Future Starts Now. And it was definitely the anthem that I was hoping it would be. And I gotta say, I love that song. I'm gonna jam it in my car. Hard AF. Hard AF. But yeah, so, you know, all in all, it was great. It was a fun video, even though, like, I didn't completely understand it, as I've said a couple of times. It was still good. You know, I really don't know what else to say about it. But, you know, I'm back. I'm gonna have more videos coming. I'm gonna do some weird shit. I'm gonna do some cool shit. I'm gonna do some shit you might not like. I don't know. If you want to see, I want to do some reviews on some fragrance. I got some discovery sets I want to talk about. I've got some other like fragrances. I want to do like maybe some lists of different kinds of like maybe fall or winter or like most complimented, or, you know, the shit every fucking fragrance influencer does. Like I want to do, or maybe some stupid ones that no one ever does. I don't know. If you're interested in that sort of thing and want to learn about fragrances or know what I'm into and want to see some fragrance videos, leave a comment, give me some ideas, tell me some things, tell me what you're into. I don't know. But I've got links in the descriptions for, you know, things, you know, if you want to go to my merch store, if you want to follow me on social media, if you want to help contribute to the Feed My Fucking Cats fund. Oh, and thank you to the people who have done so. I have had a few people reach out on social media, and like Venmo and things like that to, you know, reach out and check on me to see how I'm doing and, you know, offer support and funds to help me, you know, do things that I need to do for the cats. You know, I recently was able to buy a bunch of new cat beds and some food and stuff, and you know, thanks for the support. It is much appreciated, loved, and needed. Thank you. And you know, I'm gonna go. You know, hang around. I mean, words, Damien. Fuck. I gotta go. Go people like the intro.